Over 25 years ago now, there were 3 of us here who were trained as counsellors, and we were using a small room at the back of the church. And I was just standing out the front of the church one morning with the church warden, and I said, "Oh, we really need a better space." And I pointed over to the cottage and I said, it'd be fantastic if that old building over there was available as a counselling centre. So that was the beginning of the Cottage Counselling Centre.
Since then, we have grown from 1 centre to 7 centres. We started on the Northern Beaches. We've moved to more central Sydney. We're now moving to West Sydney. We've gone from a few hundred sessions in a year to 4,000 to 5,000 sessions in a year.
We essentially provide counselling to anyone in the community who needs it. Clients who can't manage even the lowest fee on our payment system, we have a subsidy program. And so we can provide a subsidy for a client who otherwise wouldn't be able to access counselling. And to be able to do that, we need donations, we need grants, we need sponsorships.
It's the sort of place that people can come to when there isn't another place to go to help them.
People come to us with all sorts of issues, so depression, anxiety, grief, trauma, childhood abuse, relationship problems, stress issues, all sorts of things.
It was one morning I was getting together with some mates, was chatting away and then just burst into tears. And I'm not a crier. And they said, "Oh, you should go and see someone at the cottage." So I met with the counsellor and we unpacked a whole lot of stuff that I'd left unpacked. But look, the care I got at the cottage was great. Essentially, the counsellors are lifesavers.
The counsellors themselves work for less to provide affordable counselling, but we do need money to subsidise the people who can't pay much. So someone may come in the door and only pay $10 or $20 when the average cost of counselling would be more like sort of $140 or $150. So we really need support from individuals and companies.
When we started looking into various organisations when it came to mental health, what I think really stood out about the cottage was their access to services. People that cannot afford their services can go to the cottage and can actually get services. They will be looked after. But it's up to us corporates to actually help them look after the marginalised, look after those who can't afford. That's important.
We would love for companies to sponsor the cottage, and in doing so, they're really sponsoring the people who come to get help. And so the idea of partnering with companies and corporations, the cottage really invites that idea simply because we want to help more people. And if we can get corporate sponsorship, then we will be able to not only help more people, we'll be able to open new centres. So the corporate dollar will really go towards essentially helping more people, and especially those who can't afford counselling.